Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jo and I help creatives with freelancing, passive income, and tech. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can create legal terms and conditions for your digital products. Legal terms and conditions are a must-have when you're selling your digital products. Think of it like a virtual contract between you and your clients. They are designed to protect everyone and stipulate what the rules are so everyone can walk away happy. Before we dive into the video, I just want to let you know that I've put links to resources in the comment section below of the video, so definitely check those out. And if you find my content useful today, please make sure you like and subscribe so I can keep creating more content for you guys. Okay, so we know that the two things that you're going to need are a privacy policy and a terms and conditions. So a privacy policy basically states what you're doing with people's information, how you are going to treat it, what you're going to do with advertising, like how you're basically going to be using their email address, their contact information, and things like that. Now, a terms and conditions is basically the agreement or the rules that you set between you and the buyer. So what is your buyer actually going to do once they have the product, like all that kind of stuff. So it basically just protects you, it protects them, and it just ensures that everybody knows what happens once the client purchases something and the agreement that they are going into. Now, these terms and conditions and the privacy policy, these are specific to you. And of course, in every country, there are also like general rules as well when you are purchasing products. So you just have to look those up as well. Now, with digital products, specifically, you need to look at making sure that you put in your policies what you do about refunds, what you do about returns, and what people can actually legally do with the download. So with refunds in digital products, typically it's really hard to give refunds because once somebody buys a product and then you deliver the product via email, if they've got the information, they've already used your product. So it's really hard to be able to do that, but this is totally optional. So just make sure when you are creating your terms and conditions and your policies and things like that, that you specify what you do with refunds. And that kind of, comes into the things with returns. Like you can't really do any returns with digital products. The only time that you can kind of do a return, I guess, is if a digital product is faulty, like if a file is faulty or something like that. So you would probably need to specify something like that. Now, legally, what can people do with the download is basically preventing them from, once they buy your product, from then just on selling it or sharing it, unless you specify that they can actually do that. So it just protects you a little bit more. Like if somebody buys something from you and then, later on down the track, you see them selling your product for twice the price and they haven't done anything or changed anything and you've not given them permission, things like that. So let me show you exactly how you can create specific digital product conditions and all that kind of stuff for your pages. Now, this is the first website that I wanted to show you. It's called Get Terms, and it's really easy to create terms and conditions and privacy policies because you basically just go through a questionnaire process and you fill out some details and then it automatically generates everything that you're going to need, and it's really easy to use. So I'm just going to sign in and I will show you exactly how you do that. So this is my account that I've got. I'm going to create a compliance pack, and you can do like your website or you can do e-commerce. With digital products, I would probably go e-commerce because that is going to give you a little bit more flexibility in terms of like the products and things like that. Now you can see here all of the details that you're going to need. So you just select which ones that you're going to need. So I would make sure that one's selected, terms of service. If you're going to have, depending on where you're selling, if you're going to have those cookie policies and consent banners, depending on how you're doing like advertising and collecting information and how you display things, you can click that as well. And you could do the returns policy as well. And that's just going to give you all of the text. Sometimes with digital products, it can be a little bit hard because usually with e-commerce or things like that, they tend to focus on actual products, but I still would click that anyway because you can just change the words ever so slightly just to suit digital products. And then all you need to do is fill out the details. So I am in New Zealand. So you just fill out wherever you are, your website. And the thing is that when you're going through this, it might seem like you're filling out a lot of details, but when you see what it spits out, you're like, wow, that is so much information that you actually need. So Get Terms is completely legal. It's written by legal people, all that kind of stuff. So I've used it for absolutely years and I would totally recommend it. So you can go through and it will ask you exactly what you're going to be doing on your website. So it doesn't matter what, like where you're selling your products, anything like that. It can be on Squarespace or System.io or anything like that. It will just ask you what you're going to be doing. So things like, are you collecting personal information? Well, of course you are, because you're selling a digital product. So then it will be like, well, what information are you asking for? So when you're selling digital products, you obviously ask for people's names and their emails. You might ask, like their social, like their phone numbers, things like that. So you just go through and you tick whatever it is that you're asking for, and the drop downs will come depending on, what you are actually, going to be doing with your website. So it's really important to go through this thoroughly and make sure that you have everything ticked that you're going to need to, because what happens on the next step is it's going to generate everything for you. So this is with the returns policy. This is what I mean by sometimes like, you're not going to be doing any returns with digital products, or are you? So this is where you can kind of state it. So even though it might not make a little bit more sense, like at the moment this says how many days from the date of purchase must the item be returned, you would probably put in we don't offer returns, due to the fact that it's a digital product. That's really standard in the industry, so no one's going to get offended. So you just can kind of like use this to your advantage and just change it around a little bit, and just go through that. That's what I would do. Just because this Get Terms is just so easy to use, I just find that just changing those things makes it a little bit easier. And then, you just keep going through, you just add your name, you add, all these details of what information people can contact you by. And then you need to obviously select where you're going to be selling. With digital products, you obviously sell everywhere, unless you just specifically target, like let's just say you had a .co.nz, like a New Zealand thing, and you only wanted New Zealand people, then you would just, you're not selling to anywhere else but New Zealand. But with digital products, you would usually tick all of it because you're going to be selling everywhere. So I would just select it all, because I feel like the more you can cover yourself and the more you can protect your clients as well, the better, because you just kind of want that. Now I'm just going to select this button up here because I just want to be able to show you the next step. So basically you can do like a lifetime payment, which is only $199 or $69 a year. I recommend just doing the lifetime one because it's just one payment once you get everything, and then you don't need to pay it again, and it's just much easier. Now I'll just show you the preview so you can see how much information is going to come from this. It's all blanked out because I haven't bought this one because I don't actually need it, but there's the privacy policy, the terms of service, if I was going to display a cookie banner, and obviously like the returns about like the digital products if I was doing it. So you can see how much information it's going to spit out for you. And what you do is once you've completed the order, you just download it and you can copy and paste it into any website, and like you have it forever, and it's really good to have. I'm going to show you another website as well that I think is really, really good. And it's a little bit more tailored to digital products in terms of exactly how it's marketed, but it still is going to do the same thing as Get Terms. Get Terms and this one are going to be the exact same thing. So it's the Contract Shop, and I will provide all of the links to all of this stuff down in the comment section below the video so you can easily get it. I think they're having a sale right now, so you can actually grab all of this, and this works kind of the same way. I can't really show you the back end of this because it's just, I basically would have to buy it again and I don't really need that, but this shows you exactly what's included. They give you a template, they give you a video of like how to do everything. Like it's really easy, works kind of the same way, but it's just a little bit more like specified. And these guys, like if you're not happy, they've got like a returns policy as well, but you will be happy because it is a really good product. And just with these terms and conditions and privacy policies, just remember once you buy them, you have them forever. And then all you need to do is update them every year or every 6 months, just checking to make sure that they are, up to date and they're what your business is doing. And that is basically how you can create your terms and your conditions for your digital products. You can either use Get Terms or you can use the contract shop, just depending on your budget and how specific you want to go, and like, you know, what your computer like literacy is and stuff like that. But yeah, I recommend giving one of these two a go because they are very easy to use, and it just means that you're compliant and you're protecting yourself and you're protecting your clients. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, and it doesn't matter which terms and conditions generator or where you buy it from, whether you get it from Get Terms or the contract shop, but once you get everything, make sure, like let's just say I've downloaded this, make sure you open up a Google Doc. Make sure you copy it into the Google Doc. Don't just download it and then put it straight onto your website. And I'll tell you why this is really important. So let's just say I've copied and pasted in there. It's really important to have it on a Google Doc and keep your own copy for backup purposes and also editing, because you're going to need to like check this once a year. And let's just say like you accidentally delete your website page or something like that, at least you've got a backup copy and you don't have to go through this whole process again of buying it on these websites. Don't make that mistake. Make sure that you put it into a Google Doc and make sure that you have it like stored really safely so you can just access it again. It also makes it really easy if you need to share it with people for like commenting, because you might have something really specific in your business that you want to say and you need to share it with like your business partner or your virtual assistant or anything like that. So I would highly recommend, once you download it, put it into your Google Docs and just have a backup copy ready for later.
If you enjoyed my content today, please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave me any questions below. I answer all of them. I answer all of my comments. And make sure to check out this video because it's definitely going to help you level up even further.